Hey guys, it's Drake, and today I'm going to be doing something different. Something never done on my channel before. Actually, just kidding. I've done a card reading before. But this is a different one. This is the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. What does he need to tell you? Okay, so we're going to be using Whispers of Love, Work Your Light, Angel Answers, a very rare deck now, and the Romance Angels. So I'm going to have three cards I'm going to show you, three decks that I'm going to show you, and you choose which card resonates. The times will be down below, so you don't got to worry about that. But this is the first card deck. Let me try to get a focus. It's focusing. First, second, and third. Alright, let's get into the reading now, shall we? Alright. Alright, so you picked, wow, you picked one. You picked card reading one, or pack one, pile one, pile one. So let's get right into it. Let's dive right in. So, the first card you got from your Divine Masculine. Remain positive. Ooh. Look at that. It's very, I don't know why, it's like really hard to focus. But remain positive. And what this card is telling you, remain positive on your journey. Maybe the Divine Masculine, maybe he's not talking to you, but he's telling you, hey, remain positive. I'm not going to stay away forever. I'm not going to be away from you forever. And we are never apart because I'm one with you. I'm inside your heart. Every time you miss me, every time you want to see me and feel me in your heart, because that's where I am. And we already are together. And we will be reunited in the physical, because I'm not choosing separation from you. So if you are choosing separation from your Divine Masculine or yourself, choose union, because your Divine Masculine wants union and he desires union with you so bad. So that is the first one. Remain positive. Yeah. And remain positive about the love that you two share, because it is sacred, and there is nobody else in the world that has love like you. Nobody can replace you to him. You're his queen. You're special to him. You're his woman. All right. Ooh. Second one is embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Okay. So, how are you feeling about your Divine Masculine? Are you angry? Are you confused? Are you sad? Allow those emotions to come up. Allow those feelings to emerge and love yourself there. Right? What is bothering you about your connection with him? What's on your mind? Talk to yourself about it. What do you need? Do you need to just love yourself? Do you need to give yourself a hug? What are you expecting from your twin flame? What are you expecting from him? Because he can't give that to you until you give that to yourself. And he's really urging you to love yourself and to feel all of the emotions that you have towards yourself too, including love, right? Because love is a very positive emotion. It's the most powerful emotion. And when you love yourself, your Divine Masculine is very attracted to you. And he's also embracing his emotions too. He's also allowing himself to feel how much he loves you, and how much his heart's longing for you, and how much he can't deny his desire anymore. And he's finally feeling that and allowing himself to come to terms with your connection. So yeah, keep loving yourself and keep choosing love, and he will be drawn to you. It's already working. Whatever you're doing is already working. Ooh, haha, third card. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Exactly, yes. What we were just saying. Very soon, right? Decide that you want your twin flame. Decide that you want to see him. Just decide, choose, and you guys will see each other. You'll be reunited, right? And he's getting clear on what he wants. He's saying, hey, get clear so I can get clear, because I desire you. So do you accept me? Do you want me in your life now? Are you going to embrace me, or are you going to push me away? And he's really saying, are you going to push yourself away, right? Because you guys are one. You're one being. So are you going to push this part of yourself away, or are you going to embrace yourself? Are you going to let God love you through your twin flame? Because that's what he wants to do. He wants to love you, right? Clearly in this picture, that's you and your twin flame. He wants to have that intimacy with you. So accept that. Accept that it's your reality. And that's how your reality should always be. You should never be apart from your twin flame. That's not how God created twin flames. He didn't create twin flames to have separation. And you can heal separation very easily. Yeah. So the last and final card. Ooh, I love this card. It's so good. The initiation. Rite of passage. You're going somewhere sacred. Yeah. Let me just. Ooh, look at that. Back. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. So the divine masculine is saying like, hey, we've had bumps in the roads, right? We've had illusions. We've had all this ego come up between us. But it's time to release that. It's time to let it go. And when you do that, that's where you'll find your twin flame. Is when you release the illusions, release the ego, release everything that's happened in the past, because it's happened in the past and it's not relevant anymore. And by you holding on to the past, it's just preventing your twin flame, right? Your good from coming to you. And you know, your divine masculine wants this. He wants you to release this false belief that you have about him, that he's a bad person, that he's mean or rude. He wants you to release the false beliefs that you have about yourself, because he's only reflecting how you think of yourself. So release that. You're not mean. You know, you don't have to hurt yourself. You don't have to judge yourself. And ultimately, he doesn't want to hurt you. Your twin flame never wants to hurt you. They're only mirroring you and triggering you so you can love yourself and be aware of the places that you're not loving yourself. And that's all that is. So when you embrace that even more, it just gives that gateway for your twin flame to come in, because you're not holding a grudge. You're not holding up past energy or old energy. You're letting it flow and you're surrendering that. And when you surrender, that's when he can come to you. So surrender and your twin flame is going to come to you, right? Very soon. The cards are indicating he's just not that he's waiting, but he's saying, please release this so I can come to you, so I can love you, because I want to love you. I need to love you. And it's not a codependency need, but it's just the masculine loves to give and loves to love. And ultimately it's God through divine masculine. So let God come through and love you. And if you have any upsets with God, work through those upsets. Work through those upsets with love. And you'll see a shift in your reality with your twin flame. Your twin flame will just walk right in there. Yeah. So that's pile 1. So let's get on to the next pile. Alright, let's get into the next pile. Okay. So if you chose pile 2, this one's for you. Alright, let's see. What does your divine masculine have to say? Ooh, show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. Yes. So, your divine masculine is saying, hey, you haven't been too kind to yourself, right? You're not loving yourself. You're not treating yourself with the respect that you deserve. And he wants you to love yourself, to treat yourself like the queen that he sees you as, right? To treat yourself as a divine being. Maybe you're beating up on yourself, or you're, just in your head about, oh, I did this with my twin flame, I did that, right? I messed up, I'm an asshole, right? I'm mean. But you didn't. You can't mess up on your twin flame journey. And your twin flame just wants you to forgive yourself. Or maybe you're not being too kind to your divine masculine. Maybe you're pushing him away. Maybe you're being an asshole. Maybe you're rejecting him, right? And it's you're only just doing this to yourself. You're only just doing this to God. So why are you rejecting God? Why are you rejecting love? Why are you pushing away your twin flame, right? These are all questions you can ask yourself. And you can feel into each one of them. And there's no reason to push away your twin flame because it's only you. He's only you, and he just wants to love you. And when you show that, that unconditional love for your divine masculine, he'll feel accepted. He'll feel loved by you. And because our twin flames can feel that love. And it's not that he's waiting, but he's kind of stuck right now. He doesn't really know how to approach you because of, some things that have happened between you two. But he really wants to. He wants to talk with you and converse and go deeper. And he's just asking you to heal what's upsetting you about your relationship right now. And when you do that and you give love to yourself and you heal that upset, then your twin flame can come in and you guys can experience that deeper level of intimacy that you're desiring from him. But you have to give this to yourself, right? You have to go into all these places that you're afraid of love, that you're afraid of receiving love. And when you clear the blocks to receiving your love, then your divine masculine can come in and love you. Yeah. And he also is very attracted when you're kind, right? When you're loving, when you're caring. He loves that quality about you. So keep embracing that. Yeah, okay, so next card. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, so maybe your divine masculine has run or retreated away from you. But he's telling you that he never ran away from you. He didn't actually leave. He never left. And the only reason why it seems like he's leaving or retreating from you is because he's just mirroring you. He's just mirroring where you're retreating from yourself. Maybe you're focusing too much on him. Maybe you're focusing too much on what he's doing, or what he said, or what happened, or this or that. All about twin flame, right? Maybe that's what you're doing right now. And when you focus on your twin flame, it doesn't attract them. It actually repels them. So it's not that he's unattracted. It's just that he doesn't really know what to do in this area. He's like retreating because he feels like he needs to take that space to work through his emotions and process them. And he's not taking space away from you because he doesn't love you. He just wants to heal himself. He just wants to reassure himself that love is real. Like, this is a real thing, and that he doesn't have to put a wall up. He doesn't have to be someone that he's not, because that's what he's used to. He's so used to being with women that don't really see him and don't really see that side of him, but you see him, and that kind of scares him. And he's just working through that, and you can allow him to work through that. And when I say like what he's doing, he's only reflecting you. So you can take this and see where you're working through this also, and heal that, and that's going to help attract him to you even more, right? Next card. Ooh, reconsider. Yeah. So your divine masculine is asking to reconsider your choices. Reconsider what you're focusing on, right? Are you choosing love or are you choosing ego? Because ego doesn't work with your twin flame. Ego is just going to repel your twin flame. So reconsider your actions. Reconsider your interactions with your twin flame. Because if you're choosing ego, they're not going to like that. Again, it's just going to repel them. And yeah, your divine masculine loves when you choose love, because then they choose love and you guys can align. There's no alignment with ego. So reconsider where you're listening to ego or where you're falling for ego, because it's just not serving you. And he's also reconsidering like his life track, right? His life purpose, or what he's doing. He's kind of just developing a deeper connection with his life, because he's choosing to go deeper. He's choosing to go off, into a route that he hasn't been before, and obviously it's the same for you. So while he's away, he's not really away. He's just going deeper with God as of you, and you guys aren't separate, and he's always with you. So whenever you want something from him or need something from him, just give that to yourself because he's not your source, and he's reminding you of that too. He's saying, "Hey, reconsider, your beliefs here, right? This isn't a soulmate relationship. Soulmate stuff isn't going to work with us, right? You need to love yourself. You need to give yourself love because I'm not your source." Yeah. Last and final card is yes. Just say yes. Yes. So he's asking you, say yes to love. Say yes to living your life. Say yes to living your life with God, right? Say yes, just say yes to love. Because every time you say yes to love, you're attracting him. He's attracted to that. He's attracted to you choosing love and to being with God. And that's when he sees you. He sees you when you're with God. He sees you when you're with your divine self. He doesn't see you when you're with ego. And yeah, he's saying like, say yes to me in your heart, right? Accept me. See how much I love you. See how much I'm loving you. I'm never running away from you. I don't want to be apart from you. We aren't apart. And the only reason we're apart is because you believe in this separation. You believe that I'm not with you already. But I already am. Can't you see? I'm with you. Right? Look into your heart. And he's there. He's always there. He's never left. And the sooner you see that, the sooner you realize he just smacks right into you. Yeah. All right. Let's get on to the last and final one. So, for those of you that picked pile 3, here's your pile. And let's get on with the reading. Okay. So, the first card from your Divine Masculine is yes. Yes, with the exclamation mark. So, I express this like, the Divine Masculine is saying yes to love. He's saying, yes, I want you, right? He's recognizing you as his twin flame. He's seeing that. He's connecting the dots with God, right? As of you are doing the same too, right? You're doing the same. You guys choose as one. But he sees you. Just know that he sees you and he recognizes you. And whatever he's doing on the outside, it's not the truth. If you're experiencing an illusion, right? He's in an illusion. It's not real. And he's encouraging you to see the truth. He's encouraging you to go deeper into the truth and to keep saying yes to God's truth. What is God's truth? Right? You guys are already together. He's your perfect lover. There's nobody that can replace you. Keep reminding yourself of the truth. He's just saying like yes, yes, yes. Like I accept you. I know you're my twin flame. I know you're my twin flame. I love you. Right? Something's clicking. Because you're finally accepting that. You're finally accepting that you guys are twin flames. And you're saying yes to God in your life in all areas. And so is he. He's going deeper with God also. Yeah. And he's saying like, say yes to my love. Say yes to receiving my love. Don't reject my love. Right? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to abuse you. Stuff like that, right? Next card. Ooh. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, so your Divine Masculine is asking you to reconsider your foundation. Reconsider your finances. Look into your finances. Ask yourself where you could, not spend all this money. Where are you like leaking your energy by spending your money on stuff you don't need? Because you and your twin flame, you guys need a solid foundation to come together. Like if you're together and you don't have money taken care of in your finances, it's going to be really stressful because you're not, you believe that you're not stable with God, right? You're not secure, and even if your twin flame has kids, right? If he has kids or people that are going to come, like kids, for example. When you guys live together, obviously he's going to bring his kids, right? Because his kids are your kids too. And if you don't really have a lot of money, right, you can't support them. And right, it's not your job to support your twin flame. It's God's job. But you have to have that solid foundation. And I hope this makes sense. So he's just asking you to love yourself more in your finances and be more aware of your finances. And he's doing this too, right? He's going into his finances. He's figuring out his life purpose. He's figuring out what works for him and what doesn't. And he wants you to know that he's doing this for your union. He's doing this so he can support you. He can provide for you because he's the masculine, right? The masculine loves to provide and loves to support the divine feminine. So, maybe you guys aren't really talking right now. In the physical, right? Because in truth, you and your twin flame are always talking and always conversating. But yeah, he's just taking time to really figure out what he wants to do and getting his finances in order. Maybe he's like moving into another job. So don't just be compassionate with him as he's moving through this phase in his life, as you are probably doing this too, because you guys are one. Yeah. All right. Third card. Ooh, get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. Yeah, your divine masculine wants to get to know you. He wants to have a deeper connection with you. And it's okay to be vulnerable with him. He loves when you're vulnerable with him. He loves when you show that side of yourself. He loves when you open up to him. Right? Like with my divine feminine, I love when she opens up to me, when she's being vulnerable. Um, I love when she receives me, right? When she receives my support, my wisdom, my love. I love that. So, yeah, are you open to receiving the deeper intimacy with your twin flame? Are you open to receiving what your divine masculine has to give you? And if you feel like you're blocking that, look into why you're blocking that and just release. Because your divine masculine can't love you if you're putting up these blocks, right? Because it's God. And God can't love you if you're blocking him. So release those walls. Your divine masculine is telling you, release the walls. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to abuse you, right? And like in the first card, right? Let me love you. I want to love you. I want to support you. I want to go deeper with you. Don't be afraid to go deeper with your twin flame, because the intimacy that you guys share is sacred and it's beautiful. And going deeper with your twin flame, like who doesn't want to go deeper with your twin flame? It's a beautiful and sacred experience. So choose to receive that. Choose to have that experience with your twin flame. Get to know each other, right? Like maybe invite your twin flame out on a date. It doesn't have to always be the man that takes the initiative, right? It's God. It's God. God may come through the male sometimes. God may come through the female, right? It's whatever God is doing. And if God is calling you to ask your twin flame out on a date, do it. Ask him to go to coffee. Ask him whatever. Come over, right? Cook for him. Do whatever. Do whatever you want to do. Whatever feels good, but just get to know each other. Go deeper. And also, get to know yourself, right? Your divine masculine loves when you love yourself and when you go deeper into yourself and when you allow yourself to express more of your femininity, more of your divinity. He loves that, and that's when he sees you. So, yeah, just embody that. Embody your divinity. Own it, own your looks. Have that confidence. Your man goes crazy. Your man goes crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I go crazy. Let me tell you, I go crazy when my twin flame is radiant and shining and oh wow, woo! I can't resist. I can't resist. Yeah. Okay. So the last and final card is dance. Do something to shift your vibration. Yeah. So, um, your divine masculine is saying like we talked about in the third card. Maybe you're in like a dump, or you're sitting in your illusions, or the poop, or the ego, right? Get out of it, right? Get out of your shell. Show yourself. Be happy. Do things you love. Do your passions. This is what's going to attract him, is you being your divine self, you living your life, you being with God, right? Maybe you guys love to dance together. I don't know. Maybe you guys are like dance partners, or that's how you connected, or he's just reminding me of a time. I don't know. Maybe you had like a romantic dance or something, but dancing is just really important to you, and yeah, he loves when you dance, or I don't know, something like that. But yeah, just just get out of the rut. You know, don't let it suck you in. Live your life. Have fun with your life. Do things you love. Live your life with God, because it's really God. It's really God that you desire in your twin flame. And when you live your life with God and you allow God to be your number one, guess who comes smacking into you? Your twin flame. Because you're like, ooh, she's loving herself. Ooh, she's being with God. Oof, let me go over there. I'm so attracted. Right? That's how you get your twin flame, is by loving yourself and by loving God. And that's it. And yeah, he's just wanting you to know that he loves you and he sees you and he loves when you're yourself, and he can't get enough of it, and he's encouraging you to be your divine self. Be the woman that he knows. Be the woman that his soul knows. And you know what you need to do. Yeah. All right. That's the end. Okay, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the card reading about what your divine masculine wants to say to you, right? His little messages in there. If you are interested in getting a personalized card reading from me, you can go into the links below. I'll take you to my page and set one up, and I'll give you the reading. So thank you so much for watching, and there will be much card readings in the future, so keep on the lookout for that. I'm going to try to do a card reading every week, and yeah,